Good evening. This is CTV News. I'm Patricia Vallone. Well, union rights expand in Laurel. The City Council votes to authorize certain employees to unionize. Public Works employees have been fighting for months for collective bargaining rights, which had to be codified into city law. Only the police force has had union representation since 2011. DPW employees had asked that they also be treated as essential workers. Last night, the motion passed unanimously after a somewhat testy public hearing.
Withholding information from the council is a lack of integrity. If Councilman Mitchell would have came to us as a councilman and tell us what was going on, then we would have had this problem. You guys are misleading the public.
It still took you months. It still took you months to get on board.
Council President, I think he's out of order.
All right.
Okay.
Order. We knew that once we allowed the police department to unionize, that the next step would be certain employees would want to do that. This is no big secret.
We did vote unanimously to update the charter amendment to grant collective bargaining rights to the Public Works Department. You did see a lot of tensions flare, but in all, we got it done.
They were trying to make us wait till June to get unionized, which would have kept us out of the loop for this year's budget. So that's why we pushed so hard to get what we got yesterday, and they granted us our unionization yesterday.
And Mitchell says other city workers are expected to ask for collective bargaining rights as well. He also expects other local municipalities to follow suit. The city of Greenbelt is experiencing a sharp increase in thefts from autos. Police say theft from autos is up about 17% from this point last year and a whopping 64% from last week. That latest number includes 15 incidents this Saturday into Sunday. Police offer these tips to motorists.
We're really encouraging people right now to park in well-lit areas and to never leave any property in their car. Take everything inside. This will really decrease the amount of the likelihood of you becoming targeted or your vehicle becoming targeted. Even if you're just leaving a coat in the back of your seat, people might think it's to cover up something that's valuable. So we're seeing cars being broken into and rifled through, but nothing actually taken. So everything out, park in those well-lit areas so that if someone's around your car, hopefully people will notice it and then call us. And then the last thing is just to never leave your car unlocked.
Now, vehicles being targeted include Toyotas and Hondas. Laurel police need your help finding a missing teen girl. This is 16-year-old Caden Pickett. Laurel police say the teenager was last seen leaving her home in the 100 block of Bryan Court yesterday morning. Pickett was reportedly going to school but never attended class. She's 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighs about 103 pounds. Anyone with information on her whereabouts is asked to contact Laurel police. And we now know the name of the woman who was fatally shot in College Park last week. The victim is 28-year-old Tiffany Ward. Prince George's police were called to the 6200 block of Westchester Park Drive just before 9 a.m. last Thursday, May 18th. Ward was found dead in her apartment from gunshot wounds. Anyone with details on the incident is asked to contact police. And you are watching CTV News. I'm Patricia Vallone. As the commencement season continues, we meet a special group of quads set to graduate from Crossland High School tomorrow. We'll have details after the break. Stay with us.
I'm Harvey, and I'm the Executive Director of the Southern Coast Center for Independent Living. I assist people with disabilities becoming as independent as they possibly can be.
I saw the need, especially the people in the disability community.
A lot of people with disabilities can't get out to get food. We have the means to try to get it to them.
The food helps. It goes a long way. Everybody needs a little help sometimes. That's what we try to do.
Four years of hard work has paid off for some 300 seniors from Potomac High School. Today was graduation day for the Wolverines. This was the scene, along with the pomp and circumstance at Showplace Arena. For the happy graduates, it marked the beginning of a new chapter of their lives.
What does this moment mean to you?
Oh my gosh, it means that I've worked hard and that he's worked harder.
you know, to get to this point. And it means liberation and freedom for him to move on to the next era of his life. You know, great things.
Excitement, just excited for him because I know he's just excited to be finished with school and to see what the world has to offer, you know, and travel and do all kinds of things. So I'm just really excited for his opportunities to be able to do that. He's looking at military. So we're just talking through that and going through the paperwork and everything. And yeah, he seems excited about it.
And Central High School also held commencement ceremonies today. Well, as those graduation ceremonies continue, one very special group of siblings will get their diplomas tomorrow. Their names all start with the letter K, but that's not the only thing that makes these 4 students special.
Hi, I'm Kaylin Ward.
How y'all doing? I'm Calvin Ward.
Hello, I'm Kayla Ward. Hi, I'm Kaylee Ward.
Meet the Crossland High School quadruplets. Kaylin Ward is the oldest, but only minutes ahead of her brother Calvin and her identical twin sisters, Kayla and Kaylee. All 4 seniors had a different take on what it was like growing up as quadruplets.
It was very exciting, and I actually loved the journey of being a quadruplet because I have all the support I need.
Since I was the only boy out of all siblings, well, out of all girls, it was really challenging for me because I honestly ended up thinking I was going to become not become, but act like a female.
When you used to drive in the car, did you guys like fight over who gets which seats in there?
No.
Nothing like that?
No.
You guys never had any fights that you can think about or any struggles?
Over stuff, over little stuff. That's it.
Oh, little stuff?
Yeah, little stuff.
So the big picture is?
Everything's fine. I could tell them things, well, half things. Yeah, basically.
You could tell them secrets?
Sometimes, maybe. Depends.
Kaylin says things could get very expensive when multiplied by 4.
It was very financially challenged because it's like, it's not one of us, it's like 4, and it's like, I've given an example. Like when it comes like field trips, it's like that much per person. It was very hard.
All 4 will be graduating on Wednesday, so what are their plans?
I want to go to school for baking and pastry.
Work.
A veterinarian. A business or working.
And tomorrow, this set of quadruplets, Kaylin, Calvin, Kayla, and Kaylee, will all say goodbye to Crossland High School for the very last time.
Goodbye Crossland.
And Crossland's graduation ceremony will take place Wednesday at 3:30 p.m. at the Showplace Arena in Upper Marlboro. A big congrats to all 4 graduates. In other news, health officials and community leaders are celebrating the grand opening of a new health facility in Bowie. Officials and staff gathered for a ribbon cutting earlier today for the Rehabilitation Hospital of Bowie. The facility is equipped with 60 private rooms, a spacious therapy room, a dialysis room, and much more. The hospital will provide essential rehab services for patients recovering from physical or neurological conditions.
It is extremely important for us to have a place for people to receive acute inpatient rehabilitation in the community. We have patients that are too sick to go home, but too well to stay in the hospital, and this serves as a stepping stone for them to get back into the community.
And the rehab center will be accepting patients starting on June 13th. And coming up later here on CTV News, Simon Buggs will stop by with the Tuesday Sports Page Report. Stay with us.
Hey there, sports fans, and coming up soon, 2 UMD athletes get recognized for their great seasons. Don't go anywhere, you don't want to miss it.
Of Americans accused of a crime will get appointed a public defender.
We're the front line of defending people's constitutional rights.
For every dollar we spend on public defenders, we spend $3 on prosecutors.
The entire apparatus of the state is behind the prosecution.
Gideon's Promise trains, mentors, and supports public defenders.
It's changed the face of public defense.
It gives me that sense of I'm not doing this by myself.
It's fueled me to continue on in this fight.
Thanks for staying with us. Well, as county-run swimming pools gear up to welcome visitors back this Memorial Day weekend, officials say they're prepared with more lifeguards now compared with previous years. The county's Department of Parks and Recreation is expected to open up its 13 pools for the summer season, beginning this Saturday, May 27th. According to officials, 50 lifeguards have been hired since January, giving the agency a total of 363. Now, despite the boost in numbers, Parks and Recreation is looking to bring in dozens more.
We did a huge recruitment push this year also. We also have added the opportunity for lifeguards to start working at 15 years old, which is a commonplace in the world of lifeguarding, but we just had not gotten there yet. And so this year it's helped that we have been able to hire 15-year-olds.
And Harris Moore says county-run pools will operate on a weekend-only schedule through June 13th, but beginning on the 14th, pools will open every day. This 18-year-old senior graduating from Wise High School has outstanding leadership skills, excellent grades, and is dedicated to a healthy lifestyle. And that's why the Boys and Girls Club of Maryland has named Amari Elazier the Maryland State Military Youth of the Year. It's the second consecutive year that he's won the award. This after completing 365 hours of community service and being accepted to Towson University to study business. Elazier says that the Joint Base Andrews Youth Program helped him become the accomplished young man he is today.
It's immediate family when you walk through the door. I've met some of my closest friends here at the youth center when I first started back in 4th grade. But overall, just having that great support system and having people that push you to do your best. It is challenging at times. And, there's times where you will get upset with them, but they're ultimately here to help you be the best person that you can be. And that's the best thing I could have ever asked for.
Next month, Elazier will be competing to become the Boys and Girls Club's National Teen Spokesperson.
It's time for your Tuesday Sports Page. We'll start with some college basketball. Terps point guard Jameer Young had a good season for UMD. He helped lead the basketball team to a 22-13 record as well as a victory over West Virginia in the NCAA tournament back in March. His impressive season was recognized as he was recently named Collegiate Player of the Year by the Pigskin Club of Washington. This is just the latest accolade for Young, who was named an All-Big Ten second-team honoree. And this past year, while averaging a team-high 16 points a game, he was among the 10 active players in the NCAA to record 1,900 career points, 600 rebounds, and 350 assists. Moving on to more Terps news, Matt Shaw, a shortstop for the Terps baseball team, was named a semifinalist for the USA Baseball Golden Glove Spikes Award. This award is given out every year to the top amateur baseball player in the country. Shaw has had a great season. He currently leads the Big Ten with 23 home runs while totaling 84 hits, 66 RBIs, and 74 runs, which are all ranked top 15 nationally. He is also on pace to become the second straight Terp to record a 20-plus home run and 20-plus stolen base season. The winner of the award will be announced on June 25th. Wrapping up sports, the Georgetown men's basketball team will match up against Rutgers in the 2023 Gavitt Games. The Gavitt Games features matchups from Big Ten and Big East conferences. The Hoyas have appeared in 5 Gavitt Games, and this will be their first game under newly hired head coach Ed Cooley. And that is your Tuesday Sports Page. Simon Buggs, CTV Sports.
And now let's get a quick check on our 3-day weather forecast. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low of 50 degrees. Tomorrow, partly sunny. Temperatures will be a high of 77. Thursday and Friday will also be partly sunny with temperatures peaking in the low 70s. The nighttime temps will drop to the low 50s. And that is CTV News for now. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Patricia Vallone. Have a great night.